Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
What's good? This is episode 147 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Studden McFly, your antisocial host, back again with this lady and these three guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
It's Kevin Ellis.
Damn, you just gave up, huh?
Yeah, I'm Kevin today. Kevin Ellis.
Kevin Ellis?
He's on this grown man today.
Ellis.
Oh, it's the boogeyman.
Hey, what's up? You're gonna call me Hunter.
And I'm Des the Diva.
How were your weeks?
Chilling.
I'm still recovering.
From?
Saturday.
What did you do?
We partied.
Yeah, what did you do?
We partied.
Did you drink?
I may have had one or two. 3 or 4.
8
5
or 9,
6.
10 or 12.
All of it.
Did you insult anyone?
Most likely I did. You know, if I can't control myself when I'm sober.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I had a list of jokes ready for Des if I control myself.
You would want to, because I got a list of comebacks for your ass.
Yeah, they're not that strong.
Play with me.
I did. You lost.
Never.
It's in the Instagram
Never.
thread.
I cannot lose.
You lost.
You the Drake of this world.
No.
Yeah.
I'm the boogeyman.
I'm Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, Kevin.
Kevin looked like he about to fall asleep.
How's your week, Kevin?
No, I'm chilling. It's a good week. Thanks.
Good week?
Thanks for the party.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you got? 100 a week?
My week was different. My job completely changed. Every environment changed. Everything changed. And
Is that why you're drinking so much?
nah. So it's all good though. I mean, it's for the better, really, in a way. But that was it.
Okay.
And you know, and then this fool's little thing. You know. Yeah.
Little thing.
Rephrase that.
Whoa, pause.
I don't know why y'all thinking about
Whoa.
things like that, but that's on y'all brain.
That's just how you stated it. That's all I'm
No.
saying.
That's how y'all stated.
I mean, you said little thing.
Right,
You didn't
his
say
little
it,
thing.
It didn't say his get together, kickback, throwback.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, his little thing.
Your
He said little thing.
You said this fool.
This
You
fool's
little
Oh,
thing.
pause,
He
nigga.
said your little thing.
That's what we're
Right.
telling him, but he don't.
He said your little thing.
Pause.
We call get together
Nigga,
things.
whoa.
We call them this. Y'all the one
No
who made
diddy.
it about a penis.
No diddy.
In the West Coast, we call them functions.
No diddy. No diddy.
No.
We outside. Kendrick told us to be outside. We're going to be outside.
It's not 90 yet, so he's cool. We're cool. I'm cool with it till it's 95. I'm done.
You tap out at 95.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
You don't go outside past 95 degrees.
Yeah, no.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, fuck
The
that.
fuck is out there?
Yeah. Hot.
Devil.
Sweat and bullshit.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Don't
good.
need-
If it's 95, sundresses is out there.
I don't
Yeah,
give a damn about
that's
no bitch in the damn syndrome.
Oh,
what the
shit,
fuck
I do. Let that shit breathe.
So then go grocery shopping in the
I
AC.
start tapping out about 114.
Yeah, 114.
This nigga said 100.
Knock it off.
You in Death Valley?
Yeah,
No, that's where I live at.
you in Dubai? What the fuck
Where
you talking
I
about?
live at.
It ain't no.
McFly, your
And
week,
you're
sir.
gonna
comfortable
tap out.
outside
Don't
at
make me
100?
start pulling up pictures where my thermometer says
Yeah.
119
And how
degrees.
often does it do that?
About at least a good 3-4 weeks out of the year.
You lying? Shut the fuck up. That shit hits the news.
McFly, your week, sir?
I'm about to
Your week, sir?
Poke up at you.
Just getting, adjusted at work to a new route run.
3 weeks.
Right.
Seeing how people react to shit.
Fuck that job, nigga.
They always swear they got the best intentions for us, and then you just look at the run and say, "Are you sure? You positive? You got the best intentions for us? You is this what we're running with
They
this?
got the best
this running
intentions
joke?
for their bottom line.
Right. It's always about them.
I'm the boogeyman at work.
Always remember, you the cog in the wheel, baby.
I'm the boogeyman at work. I just walk in that motherfucking office and just stare at that unnamed
pause.
supervisor. Don't make me drink it.
I think that might be.
You
a
want
pause.
something?
That might be
I
a
didn't
pause.
think so. What?
I think that's a pause.
What?
Don't make me drink it.
Oh, no. Oh, damn. No, that's not where I was going with that. No. I'm saying Drake before this. Drake before this had a viral video where he was like on the internet spazzing out. He was having his Doja Cat moment, and he at one moment he just
Why did
looked
Doja Cat? Doja Cat ain't
Doja Cat.
she ain't the first one to go crazy.
You're right.
She did she would have streamed.
Because Britney did a really good job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
like
Doja, it was a different level though. It was a different type of what the fuck is going on with you? Like
Brittany's still doing it. Brittany be on the internet with 2 little drawers on.
Leave Britney alone.
No, I would not.
I understand
And I love
Britney more than
Britney.
Doja just because Doja, like, this is only a little bit. Like, you haven't even
Brittany be
experienced
on the
the.
internet with 2 little drawers on.
Too little of draws?
Her drawers be real little and they be like on her hip.
But you said too little.
They be too little for her.
She
They don't
watching.
fit.
No, I'm cool.
Her drawers don't fit.
She watching.
I sure the fuck do.
Where's them 2 little draws?
She's
It's
singing,
cool.
I'm singing. She dancing, I'm
thought
dancing.
that was
I
pretty
love
much
Brittany.
normal. What?
But her
Yeah.
drawers be too little.
Where?
Doja Cat is running
little
around
flat
with a
booty
shaved head, making weird noises, monster noises in the corner. Freaking the fuck out.
I like Doja Cat.
She playing the
Leave her
game well,
alone.
though. She playing the game well.
So when I saw the Drake video where he was,
Doja Cat thinks she in Big Mouth.
a motherfucker said he's Anita Max Win. I don't know if anyone saw that shit.
Nita Max win?
Anita Max Win. That's his alter ego. He said
Anita.
Anita Max Win. You didn't see the video?
What we got today, man?
I'm gonna show it to you, and you're gonna go, "Oh, that's what he was talking about." That motherfucker was off.
I definitely want to see it. I want to see it.
You tweeter and deleters. Anyway, I've been just at work, being the boogeyman, enjoying my week,
1, 2 stutters coming for you.
and releasing music little by little
That's what I'm here
as
for.
we get towards the summertime.
That's what I'm here for. Because we outside. I need something to play while I'm outside.
I don't do that.
I need you to
got
do a
Kendrick
show.
for that. I'm not doing a show this year.
We need to be able to get outside with you.
I did a show at the beginning or at the end of last year and got sick, so I said, "Fuck doing a
Hey,
show."
you're welcome. Left your ass out there by yourself.
Yeah, I put on a whole show by myself. I had people in mind to do a show with me. I just ended up fucking doing it by myself and then got sick afterwards.
I showed up, though.
You did show up and didn't want to go home.
I may have had a couple drinks.
Oh, God.
Shut up, Dad.
No, you shut up. Shut me up.
What was so funny is the whole time at the show, he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just gonna come here and watch you, and I'm gonna go home right after." And then right after happens, and this nigga's just drinking, and then I look an hour later, this nigga's just still drinking. I was like, "What happened to right after?" Like,
getting
I thought you were
loud,
going home. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna drink it. Man, I just need to get out the house. I said, "God damn!"
Right after I get done in these drinks.
That should be cracking me up when you start getting that liquor. Your octave is already here.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
And then he getting that. And then he getting that real. Maurice is the when he get drunk, he get real close. And it's like he's like, "Nigga, you're in my personal space. Like, nigga, back the fuck up."
Oh, you
but
don't
it's one
even
of those
know.
funny-
You
what's
said
so
close.
funny was
We
like,
need
hey,
close.
Like, nigga, I can hear you from here. Like, like fuck, like.
Hey, man. I'm out here just trying to enjoy myself.
It's fun though. It's not one of them like get away. Like, hey, nigga, you cool?
Yeah, like this nigga threatened to fight me one day because he was like, "Nigga, let's do this." I said, "Where's this coming from? Like, is this stuff alcohol? What the fuck?" Like,
Just the fade.
this nigga's ready to fight people randomly.
It was a friendly fade.
I've been there. I think I've been drunk like that. Like, hey, let's just shoot him. Let's just shoot him real quick.
Hey. Like K-Dot said, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas, you know?
Yeah. They don't know about shooting bodies anywhere else but here. Well, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't.
I'm
say
gonna
that.
pause this moment. I'm gonna pause this moment. But Hunter, every time we talk about that party from last year, it's always what you said that it makes me laugh. Nigga, you were like, "Nigga, his nigga's dick is right next to me because he was so close to you." You're like, "Dude, like he's uncomfortably close to me right now." Like, and like when you said it, I know you meant it. You like, "His motherfucker's dick is right there. I don't like this shit." And I was like, "Yeah, I get it. Like this nigga is really uncomfortably close."
I mean, it was just, I was sitting like this. He was talking to somebody like, "Where you guys at?" And he's standing right here. You know? Yeah.
But I remember that because Hunter looked at me like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know." Like, yeah. But that always because that look on Hunter's face was priceless.
Just be happy that was at the beginning of me drinking, not towards the end. Because towards the end, I'm looking for my wife.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, I thought towards the end you was looking at a bed.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, because you went inside and never came back
I
out.
disappeared.
How you gonna leave your own party?
That was last year. I did better this year.
You went inside and never came back out. It's like I'm about to go in.
done.
Yeah, he's upstairs. He's asleep. I said, oh, okay.
See that year. That's when I turned 36. I messed up. I started drinking when I woke up.
Why?
Huh?
That's too much.
Yeah, I know. Like when y'all showed up that year, I was already like 5-6 drinks in,
Yeah, he was already a little buzzed when I got.
and then y'all was like shots. I was like, fuck it, shots.
Then he just started getting disrespectful to people.
Right? No, disrespectful to one person.
Yeah.
Nah.
He was taking shots at him.
Hey,
I
what-
said, dude, that you might
Hey,
catch his fade.
that's my man.
Square
but
up.
What, did I lie?
Anyway, you might want to catch his fade to square up. You know what I'm saying? like,
I didn't lie though.
I'm not. Hey, I plead the fifth.
I'm telling
You ain't incriminating me
Des,
on this shit.
if you want to know how I really feel, ask me when I'm drunk.
I don't ask you shit.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna record this shit.
I'm cool.
Your feelings might be hurt.
My feelings don't get hurt. I don't have no fucking feelings.
Okay. I'm gonna clip this shit.
Let's get more into that.
Go ahead. I don't have no damn
Okay.
feelings. We gonna see.
So
She ain't got no feelings, but she talking about her wrist over there. She feel pain.
I'm not no emotional ass bitch is what I mean.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
So my week was great though, guys. My hand hurts, yes, but my feelings don't. Next subject. What was the question?
I was gonna it was just awkward
I don't think that sage is working.
because I feel like there's smoke.
No, it's keeping the demons out the house,
Not the inner ones?
not the inside.
So as
I
we
know
get,
you ain't trying to. I know you ain't trying to slide in on me.
I mean,
as we get this
you had a lot of
No,
smoke.
we
over
was
there.
as we get the
No, we cool,
shenanigans
but I was like, hey, she-
started, I think it's been
That's gonna be
about
that's gonna be a whole different vibe from last episode.
it's been about 2 months in.
I'm with the shits.
We have had Des the Diva here, so I figured at this time it was a good time to regroup and to ask this question. Name 3 things you'd like to know about other people on this panel or podcast.
I don't want no shit. I'm gonna let Kevin go. Kevin, what would you like
Oh,
to know?
that's from all of us.
Yeah. Oh, was that just for Des or all of us?
Everyone.
Oh, let's let Des go first since she the new nigga in town.
Yeah, that's a good.
Why the fuck is your mouth so damn smart? That's my first question.
This guy?
Because I read.
You.
I read.
What?
I doubt it. You didn't even know Jericho had stones in the damn walls.
Let me tell you something about what I learned about his.
I just said read the Bible.
Oh, so you Bible thump it but don't read it?
No, I never said Bible though. I beat your ass and hide the Bible.
That you didn't read.
Yeah.
That you tried to use against me.
Quote.
Yeah. And
See, why she? I was over here having a good time, trying to
Hey,
enjoy
listen,
myself.
I'm-
It's
I'm-
always
I-
always a woman.
I caught a straight because I shot a straight, and I'm gonna back out. I'm J. Colin. I'm J. Colin.
Damn, can't even be serious around here, man.
We ain't serious.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. What your other questions? I read. I do. I don't read the Bible.
I figured that out a couple days ago.
I was forced to read the Bible as a child because I was raised by a pastor.
But you didn't comprehend what you
No,
were
I didn't
reading.
really care because it was a lot of lies in there for me.
Oh,
I wasn't feeling it.
so you be attacking me, but you're not even feeling it.
I didn't say nothing
Oh
about
no,
the
you
Bible.
attack me daily.
How did I attack you?
Mr. McFly, how long have you been rapping?
22 years.
That's dope.
Longer than you've been burning
You are
sage.
extremely talented. I think I figured that out over the last couple of years how talented you really are.
I appreciate
You are
it.
very, very talented.
I really
I
appreciate it.
definitely appreciate the art you put out.
I hope you.
Shut
I
your
hope
ass
you
up.
can.
I get a shut the fuck up because I don't even know why did I ask you your question. You didn't answer the shit I asked you.
I asked you. I told you that because I read. I know I read.
Shut the fuck
He's
up.
over here like this.
I read. Why?
I'm just. She asked for it. I put.
She asked for a lot of shit, and then back out.
I don't ask for no lot of shit and then back out.
Okay.
Shut your ass up.
I'm still J. Cole. Just gonna sit it out.
Well, you got one more question. Okay, let's get this shit over with.
Why you looking at me?
You good?
Yeah.
You can throw something at him. It's cool.
I want to.
Just
I
make
want
sure
to.
the aim
His
is
wife
cool.
gave me the best advice ever about him.
What'd she say?
Don't pay attention to him.
I'm telling. I liked her.
I like her too.
Where's she at?
I like her, especially when she walk out that bathroom with
I
that
loved her.
moo-moo
She
on.
was sweet.
I knew that was.
Her energy was amazing. I'm praying for her because she got to deal with your ass in your
Don't
mouth.
worry, I put her to sleep. Don't worry, I put her to sleep every night.
Let's argue.
She sleep well.
I mean, when you drug somebody, yeah, they will.
I don't drug anybody. I don't drug anybody. Let me see. No, she's not there no more.
Oh God. I don't even know what else to ask. Can we go on to the next subject? Because
Next person. You have any questions?
Addie with the
Somebody have questions?
Do you
for
have any
Des?
questions, sir?
No, I'm waiting for y'all.
Honey, you got any questions?
No, I know you motherfuckers and
You have no questions.
What
for
have you
Des, or-
learned?
Yeah.
Who you
Let's
asking?
say this, like
Oh.
about us and about yourself from starting in this podcast.
Oh, that's a good question. I'd say that it does take a lot of dedication. So I definitely learned that you guys have been very dedicated to this for a long time. It takes patience to sit up here with Molito. So that's definitely something I've learned. I've learned patience.
You can't keep my name out of her mouth.
Hey, stop looking at me. I'm not wanted.
I'm just over here minding my business.
I'm not gonna make no more jokes on you. For the time
Those were
being.
jokes?
That was a joke to me. Cause
You're
you
a
said
joke.
I know it's not true.
Oh, okay. I'm a joke.
See, you just did it.
I'm a joke.
I didn't even last 10 seconds. Get on my damn nerve. Leave me alone. Shit.
I didn't say nothing.
I think I also learned how to be more open because I don't think I would have, if you would have asked me this a year ago, I wouldn't have been as open being on the podcast. But I learned how to be more open here with you guys.
So do you see this as a form of therapy for you?
I do.
Okay.
I do. It's very therapeutic. I enjoy this more than getting up and going to work. I could do this every day.
Who likes going to work? Fuck that place.
I like any place that's giving me some money, well, except for my current place that's giving me money. But this feels like something I would want to do, like as a job.
I feel that.
For the field.
What's up?
Oh, is that an LA hat?
It's a Dodger hat.
Yeah. See, the last episode, you didn't point out anything about your fit.
That's fine.
You don't want to point it out?
No.
Who made it?
Can't you go? Nah.
Yes, please. Let's stand up
no.
and see your wrinkles on your shirt.
First of all, you ain't gonna talk about my wife.
Your wife did an excellent job. You didn't iron it.
It didn't need to be ironed.
Beef cake.
Anyway,
Says the side with the wrinkles. Okay.
Second beef.
you see what I'm saying? She keeps talking about she ain't not gonna pursue this any further.
here,
He
Watch this.
harasses me all week, so
Watch
I'll
this,
be
watch
happy.
this.
When you're here, I gotta get you.
So,
For the field,
yeah.
what do you guys feel has like changed for you since doing this? Like just
like overall, or
Yeah.
since she's been here.
overall.
Okay, I'm gonna go last then.
I take the approach kind of like the therapeutic approach. It's been nice to say some shit that I've been.
It's been nice to see you be emotional and cry because you need that shit.
Oh, that,
I'm
I mean,
proud.
but it's,
I'm
I mean,
proud
even
of
to the
you.
point that
I wasn't
you
sure
know,
if
proud
it
of
was
you.
a jab or if he was being serious.
proud of
so
you.
I think it's serious.
It was serious.
I'm proud of you. I just wish
It's
that you would
just-
actually
it's
process
tone.
those emotions further and then apply that in your life. Because you say the shit and then you go out there and don't change shit. But I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
Well, you gotta remember when
it.
the things I say and what I do here, I do it in life.
Not always. Think I know you.
I don't say nothing
But I'm
here
proud
that
of
I'm
you.
not doing though.
But I'm proud of you.
This is good. We
But I'm
now
proud of
have
you.
this-
I'm telling you, I'm proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, like you said, I appreciate it, but no,
You
I
ain't gotta-
do.
you ain't gotta appreciate it, nigga. Just know I'm proud.
Because of this podcast, I have worked on my relationship with my boys a lot more.
And your wife, and your anger,
You angry?
always.
No, not really.
Okay.
You see that? That's a fidget. That's a tell that yes, he has some anger.
He's came a long way.
So he's trying to dial it back, but yeah, it's there under the surface. But he's trying to like.
The good news, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way.
Oh, hell.
Shout out to Cole.
But I always do everything the wrong way.
Nigga, I was
don't
just quoting
speak
lyrics.
like
I
that about
didn't
Well, I
mean
do
that part.
everything in a bad way. It's whatever. It's life with me. Life is just life. You
Don't
know,
speak that way about yourself.
It don't bother me. I mean, the way life rolls and the way it moves, it's just there's goods, there's bads, there's wrong moves and everything else. But it's just life.
right now.
Fuck, Kendrick.
Man, who know one verse could fuck up the whole game? What about you?
What was the question?
God damn it!
What have you?
Like, what do you think has like changed for you, like day to day, whatever? after doing this?
I'm definitely nicer to people. To be honest.
But why though?
Because I realize that
them.
I be talking shit on the internet all the time and it causes negative energy. Like I literally talk shit to somebody and they went to the podcast and commented there. But I also noticed that when I talk shit to people, they tend to follow the podcast because
So
I
keep talking
literally
shit.
cussed somebody out the other day and they were like, "You and your podcast," and I'm like, "You went and found the podcast."
Oh.
The hell?
Oh, I love when they come. I love when they come looking
Yeah,
for you.
I appreciate it. Tell me we appreciate
I've
the follow.
also,
We appreciate the follow and the like. Thank you. You ain't gotta like it, but we
Hey,
appreciate the
holla
follow.
at me if
I'll
you want some
battle you.
mental gymnastics. Mental gymnastics.
Let's go bars. I'll battle you, whoever it is.
He will.
What-
I
what-
hope he see it too.
You're not done. Sorry.
No, I'm not. So shut up. I've also
Nigga, I
made.
apologize, and she still told me like she's not working on herself at all.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I've also made bonds and mended some bonds with people through the podcast because they'll see me here and they've like reached out like, hey, I know we were beefing before, but I do want to let you know this is pretty dope what you're doing.
I know why niggas
That's
beef
pretty
with you.
cool. I'm pretty sure I know why they beef with me too. I know my mouth is reckless, but I don't start it, I end it. So if you wouldn't have started, we would have to get to
I
this
didn't start
end.
shit. I didn't start shit.
The shits.
I don't
Well,
even
hey,
start
let's
nothing
get-
with nobody.
Hey, let's get to the shits after my question. Then.
I want to hear what McFly has to say.
What would my question be?
No, nigga, you ain't answered the
You gotta
question.
answer.
Oh, I have to answer the question. My
this for the
bad.
field.
For me, it's all an adjustment period, but I kind of it's seamless as far as it's more familiar for me because it feels like what I had to do when I was actively doing music because you understand that there's a certain amount of dedication you have to have in order for it to have something. Like you can't just be like, well, I want to do this and just exist. Like you have to actually put some sort of effort into making it work. So.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like it's not really a change. It's more just a different approach because it's not like I can't just go do a show. Like
You
it's
got 4 other people. You got to
you know what I'm saying. Like so, it's like it's now you have to attack it a different way, but it's the same principle,
Yeah.
consistency. So
What was the question again?
You know, I'll say this right
Too
now.
busy
It's
beefing.
happened at work the other day, and I need to take a different approach. Is when people talk about us in a podcast, I just kind of keep it real short. I need to start saying, "Hey, thank you. I'm glad you listened. We appreciate it."
I agree
You
with
know,
I
and usually
get-
I'm like, "Hey, thanks, bro," and I just keep it real short and simple.
see, me, when I know they're being serious about it or sincere, I engage them. When I know they're trying to like use it as some sort of I have nothing else to say to you, so I'll just let you know I saw your podcast. I start feeling some type of way, and then I might gauge it and see if they're being serious and they actually are having an interest.
Yeah.
But if I feel like it's just some way of, and they say I have no intention of actually following through with anything we're talking about, then I just be like, all right, there's nothing else to talk about. You know, like, but if I know they're being sincere and there's an actual opportunity that you might follow, like, or check it out, then I'll be like, oh, cool, thanks. Like, but I noticed it's just gauging who you're talking to. Some people actually will give you a shot and be like, yeah, that podcast. You're like, oh, you serious? Let me reach out. Like,
I had a couple people over the last couple of weeks say that, and I was like, oh, cool, thanks, bro. And I just keep it like that.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's like I don't want to hit a point to where I feel like I'm bragging about something when I'm not trying to brag about
oh, I
something.
am.
Talk your shit though.
I'm
But, I mean, it's
bragging
like,
away.
Wait.
Right.
What was the question so I can answer real quick?
Like, what do you think? What has changed, like, for you, like your day to day or whatever, in you or anything?
I would just say
from
like
doing this podcast?
day to day. For me personally, nothing really has changed. I really don't interact with too many people. But to the Hunter's point, like when people do point out, say, "Hey, I heard," I'm peeping, I'm watching. I do. I appreciate it.
But I think that's a pretty big, significant change, especially.
But I mean, I don't
with
get it.
y'all.
I don't
Like,
get it
for y'all.
I don't get it every. And most of the time, it's coworkers.
You
know,
never
man.
like been in a field where you got motherfuckers you don't know like watching you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, so that's gotta feel like different where somebody's like,
well,
"Hey, man, that's pretty dope," and you're like,
To me, that was
Right.
an adjustment. And then to McFly's point, like he always say, like it's funny how like people would mention it to me, but it, like, oh, so you've seen it and you're watching, and you can say multiple things about it, but I've never seen you actually like it.
that don't bother me.
right.
I'm like, at least I'm
That
glad
don't-
you like,
that
'cause
don't
it's
bother
like
me
the to me, I'm like, if you digested the content, however you took it, cool, you
Yeah.
digested it. Like that's
Yeah.
not for me to have you click. That helps, but
But
at least you watched it.
To that point, like I was saying, it depends. Like I try to gauge, like if you're watching it because you generally just came across it and thought it was dope, or what you saw, cool. But like I know this is a speaking point where a motherfucker is trying to underliningly say like, so that's what you're doing, huh?
Yeah.
You're
Well,
like,
I don't give
what
a
the
fuck if they
Like,
acting like that. If they watch the whole episode, I'm like, well, you watched the whole episode,
Yeah.
so we doing all right.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the people to watch the whole episode that pull that shit. It's usually like the motherfucker
They
that just
saw
saw
thumbnail.
it and just skimmed through it and was like, okay, like, and that's like, okay. But when they actually give it a shot, you can tell. Like,
Yeah.
And I mean, and to Des' point, I don't feel like I'm nicer to anyone. I just feel like I do kind of like try to be a little more tote the line before I go all the way left.
it's kind of almost like being
But I do go all the way left.
learning on the fly to be business savvy.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit, that's right. I am in that realm now.
Yeah.
Like, someone can walk
Right.
up on me and
'Cause
say
I do
something that I
'cause,
didn't
like,
used to.
Right, because even on my personal page now, even when I comment stuff, I'm like, okay, well, I want to make sure that this doesn't hurt anything else I'm doing. So I can't go all the way left all the time. But sometimes I'm like, man, fuck it, man, fuck you and your mama. Like, so
Because I've had multiple drivers do that where they'll just be like, man, like I saw the podcast. Like there's one in particular that we know, and he'll be like, man, y'all see y'all got growth, man. Y'all doing something like, and it's like keep doing that. You're like, I really appreciate it.
I don't think this motherfucker over here know how famous he is.
Yeah, a lot of people know you for some wild shit.
They like this motherfucker be saying some wild
I
shit.
still get
Yeah.
messages, Darrell, he knows, about with little people every once in a while
I get a lot of feedback about you too.
because of this motherfucker.
And that's why I said I have to, when people talk to me, I have to learn how to say thanks, appreciate it, and
That's why we telling you, niggas, say some more crazy shit.
I know the first time that happened to me was that fucking video, that Stitch video I did, and the motherfucker walked up to me and said, so you gonna get married to another man? I said, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, oh, you're talking about the Stitch TikTok. Oh, my. But at first I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then I was like, oh, I get what you're saying. Because I was like, why would you say some off the wall shit like that?
It was like 0.5 seconds sooner I was about to swing.
Yeah,
But then it clicked.
like, you have to react like, wait a minute. Okay, you meant that Stitch where the guy was like, okay, I get it. Like,
Yeah. So to that point, yeah, I do move different because I don't want what I do outside of to kind of affect this.
Yeah.
So what's your answer?
you gotta be tech savvy.
Changed the most. I think, like you said, with people coming up, like people don't really, but like just interacting with people on the internet or like people I haven't talked to in a long time. Like, oh, like, and I'm like, oh, well, how the fuck you find me? The podcast. Like
Yeah.
that's where it comes from. Oh, I seen you on there doing that. And you're like, all right, that's cool. Like, and I'm not good at. I gotta change that because I don't engage with people at all online. Because like, I'm that motherfucker. If you ever look at my page, every like 3 to 4 months, I throw out a random thing to just make motherfuckers like
Oh, this nigga still here.
debate.
So, how often has anybody approached you about being or knowing fictitious? There we go. I'll go there. We'll keep the illusion.
Knowing fictitious?
Like no one's ever came up to you and just for the character alone and be like, man, that, because to me that character is genius.
Yeah, I've had. Well, you seen somebody came like you. I was like, I got to still work on like. No, that's it. Don't. It's done. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I should just leave him where he's at because fictitious needs some new teeth.
Fictitious, that character is genius. You haven't experienced it yet, but when he goes, when that character shows up, he doesn't break character.
And I feel like that's a lot.
It's very fun to watch. These two, I could tell were off-putting, but it made me. This is beautiful. Like this is fucking
watching y'all two was like
This nigga here.
But it was beautiful to watch because I'm like, all right, if he's gonna run with it, I'm gonna run with it too because it's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful. That's genius.
Because I'm concerned that fictitious is gonna say this shit gets canceled.
I feel like the brainchild behind it. I know that's not gonna happen, but I feel like you just gotta ride the wave, baby.
This nigga said he got 8 wives, but he only know the name of one.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can't get canceled for that. He cool.
He numbered the rest of them.
Fictitious is
I was like, when you get the opportunity, it's a beautiful thing to see because he never breaks character. Yeah. And when you see this is what's beautiful about being an artist, is you see people. Everyone has different processes of how they process and how they get into their moods. And I'm watching him because it didn't register at first. I'm like, he's over there, he's doing this. I'm seeing him take his shirt off, and then I'm like, And when I realized what was happening, I said, he's getting into character. Like, he's getting into that mode. And I was like, I respect it.
But that's how I take. That's why I want to do comedy again. Like, that's probably one thing that's changed for me is like, I don't go on stage, but this kind of like gives me an outlet, if that makes sense. So I still have that outlet that I didn't have.
Yeah.
Because like before this, if I wasn't on stage, I was just.
But
so it's like this gave me that.
Yeah.
so it's I've told Maurice many a time. I said that shit's like I don't think that, like we realize the genius that Kevin is as far as creativity.
Yeah.
Because think about it, that character.
Just some nigga who tells jokes.
But I'm saying to create a character, you know how hard it is for people to do that.
You gotta like I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell this nigga. You gotta stop downplaying your talent.
But I gotta
like you're funny.
But I don't like
this nigga's a rapper.
Don't downplay
downplay
because I feel like with that, like, because some people tell me shit like stuff like that, and it's like I take it as I appreciate that and thank you, and I'm grateful, but I understand like with my activity, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, all right, but I'm not working out here, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, and like there's so many people who showed me
and I understand all that. And you're smart enough to know and comprehend that there's people out there that are just naturally funny that are not out here working every day.
Yeah.
And you're just one of the people that you're just naturally funny.
And I think it's a beautiful thing to see. Like for me, that's like the icing on the cake to be like, man, like I like seeing it. Like, because when you see it, it makes me feel like maybe I need to go back to writing, or maybe I need to go do like.
It scares me. I'm terrified of that shit.
This is how I know your ass is funny, nigga. Because a lot of times you say shit and it'll go over my head. And you start laughing. And I think about like, that's what
it's things that I'll watch of old episodes and I'll catch it. And I was like, I didn't even catch it in the moment until I went back to watch it. So.
Yeah, but that shit terrifies me. Like, I'm not, because I don't want to go do shit like that and be half-assed. Like, if I go, I want to go full-fledged. But then I'm like, what if I'm good at this?
Yeah. See,
and then, like, then it becomes like, I told you guys how I don't like doing videos all the time, because like once they start going, motherfuckers like, hey man, when you gonna make another one? You're like, you know how long that shit took?
Yeah.
That 30-second clip took me an hour and a half to make. Like, that shit sucks.
I can never not see is it Rich Spirit? I can't. It has to be fictitious dancing to it. Like, that's all I see in my mind. It lives rent free.
Yeah, fucking.
Nah, there's one that I want to bring with Hall and Oates.
So
do it. But I will say, to Dez's point, I don't think people that are like watch and listen, they don't understand the dedication that you have to be on this side and all the work that goes in. Like, you guys get an hour and a half, whatever the case may be, but they don't understand that hour and a half it took maybe 3, 4, 5 to put all this together just to be out here to show. Like,
and it's cool to like reconnect with people. Yeah. It is really cool because I've seen people comment on stuff and I'm like,
who the fuck is this?
I ain't seen him since 2003 when we graduated.
Oh, wow. Yeah. What's up? Okay.
Yeah, I've had a couple people reach out and just be like, man, it's a beautiful thing to see y'all, what y'all doing, man. And I'm like, damn, I ain't seen this nigga since high school.
Oh, yeah, I got fucking 16-year-old kids. You're like, oh, well, life has been lifing.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeet.
Life is
lifing. Just say yeet.
Hunter, you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
I don't think I've asked any questions.
Yeah, you didn't. You have any questions?
I got one for Des. Where the hell did the crystal thing come from?
Why do I like crystals? Me? I actually like many different forms of spirituality. Crystals just happens to be one of them. As I started to like research and explore how I felt about Christianity, I realized that there was just a lot of holes in the stories that I was reading. And crystals kind of, when I started to research into that, a lot of that made sense to me. Okay. So I just resonate with it.
What's up with that shirt? You be tripping?
Always.
Don't ask me no bullshit like that on camera.
What? That's just, hey, we got them from
now, who the hell said always?
It's cool.
I'm not trying to joke. Is that
it's mushrooms.
What kind of, the necklace?
Oh, this is Buddha. And this is the third eye.
Okay. I won't lie. At first, I saw a gummy bear.
You know what? I think my friend's daughter said that.
I say, what you praying to?
I'm not Buddhist. I just like
the bear.
For sure.
Oh my god.
I guess this is a question for you, Des.
This nigga said gummy bear.
You know what? That's not the first time I heard that. My friend's daughter literally said that.
So, because you said this before, you said you felt like we're like the best podcast in the IE. What gives you that feeling about the podcast? Like from before you were introduced to it, like what made you feel like, you know what, these motherfuckers got something, or this is something to be a part of?
That's easy. The fact that I saw the four of you being genuine men and answering questions that didn't seem biased to me, I love that. That's why I started to watch you guys in the beginning, because you guys are answering questions, but I could just tell how genuine the answers were, as opposed to when I look at other podcasts, not even necessarily the ones from the IE, but just in general, I always see men answer questions in a way that seemed like typical to me, but you guys were just so different, and you meshed well together. So that's what intrigued me with the podcast. And you're funny. You were funny to me.
Thank you.
You cracked me up. So that's what
That nigga say some weird shit.
he does. But you know what? It's his truth, and I love that because I know it's the truth. My sister literally will like send me a screenshot of me and you, and she be like, "Don't look at him like that," because the stuff that comes out your mouth, and I'll be over here like.
Is that the same sister that got me caught up?
No, I have several siblings.
Shit.
Hunter, I have to ask this question. Why are those chains? I see you have these big, like they're always big, and like
What, my bracelets?
the bracelets and the watch, like they're always like these big symbols. So it's like, what makes you choose those over like, say, something less? Because like even the color choices are different.
I'm flashy.
Okay, period.
That's
I'm that
it.
nigga.
Because like this one, when I see this, it reminds me of like something on like a chain for a motorcycle.
Right.
And then like it's like what is that? Like a tie dye.
No, what they call iridescent.
Okay.
I want you to come in all leathers one day. Just come blankered up. Just
Nah.
And you have it even down to the ring.
Yeah, and a necklace.
I love
That's
it.
what's up.
But that's the thing
Coochie
about
down
him.
to the
He's
socks.
like,
This is my favorite color. I love this.
he the one person to say, "Don't nobody notice me," but then the motherfucker walk around in the loudest outfit, in the loudest car.
Like,
and then when somebody's like, "Hey man, what's up with that?" It's like,
You know
it's
what? It gets
nothing.
worse.
It's nothing. It's
when
like
you
what
see
you're
me at
bumping.
work, because I walk in with my music blaring at work.
Yeah. Yes, Des. This motherfucker literally has a Bluetooth speaker that he blasts through the building as he's walking. Like,
Period. Wake y'all asses up.
it be 8:30 in the morning. Dun 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 dun. dun. I'm like, who the fuck EDM at 8:30 in the morning? Nigga, like the rave has stopped. It's over. We at work.
nah, they don't stop. They don't.
Yeah.
Mo, for you, the question I have is, because you're doing two podcasts.
You got a question for me?
Yeah, because I'm going around.
Yeah.
So you're doing a balance of two podcasts and I feel like two sides, like two different genres technically.
Styles almost,
Yeah. What therapy do you gain from doing both?
Well, like the podcast I have with my wife, that to me, that's like I only enjoy doing that because I'm spending time with my wife.
Okay.
Like that's our thing, what we do that she wanted to do, and like that we get to. It's I feel like that's therapy for us in a way because we get to talk through marital problems and relationship problems while we go through it, and then like give our advice because our history and all that stuff. So like that's kind of like okay a bonding thing over there that we do want to make money off.
Yeah,
of it.
I feel that.
But and then when I come here, it's like I'm over here speaking my truth as a man with the homies.
So
You know.
over there is
I'm husband father Mo over there. Over here I'm just nigga Mo.
so over there you're the
Oh, we know.
so over there you're the Huxtables and over here you're Al Bundy.
That ain't even Al Bundy.
No, I don't want to be Huxtable, nigga.
No, not Bill. This is that's why I said Huxtable and not Cosby. Okay, I said Huxtable, not Cosby.
Like Theo and them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So over there it's family time. Over here I get to say
over there it's all about relationship, marriage,
and you get the like
and we're peeling back the layers of that and how we really be feeling the same way but just communicating in two different directions.
so in a way you get double duty of therapy.
Yeah. And because also you know, I don't, you know, I'm not the type. I don't be plugging my shit.
That's why I'm trying to get you to plug in the shirt, nigga.
I should plug my shit more, but a lot of times over there, my wife she be coming up with topics because she got a problem with me.
So it's a passive aggressive, like we're gonna talk about this week. So nigga,
so we got about 3 episodes over there where she literally just getting her shit off on me.
So you got
what are the topics about? Oh, don't worry, you'll see when we start filming.
Topics then is what you say.
Yeah.
You're like, what we got? Yeah, like he said.
We'll see. You'll see.
I can totally see
Might be a 2-hour episode today.
What did he say? Here, let me type this and I'm gonna use it for the next.
And
You gotta go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Come back.
And the thing is, if she says something, I don't, my take don't match her take. Oh, we talking about this. I was like, okay. So you trying to get support on the internet, nigga? In our conversation?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Not
so
a bad
that, so to me, that's fun. Sharing my experience, you know, being a husband, a fiance, boyfriend, all that with her. Over here, like I said, I'm with my nigga.
So I take it she's Team Kendrick.
Oh, she got to be.
Yeah, I mean, she just displayed it.
She got to be.
Just strategic.
Yeah, she got to be.
She got you.
Because I told her ass, I said, the nigga said from Atlanta down to Central, nigga, that's where you grew up.
I'm saying she's showed it and how she
because I would drop your ass off on 105th right now.
But what happened when you heard doom 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 doom?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, it is kind of double therapy.
That's dope. One more
Plus,
question.
I get to be messy over there. You know, I like being messy every now and again.
Every now and again.
Yeah.
So Kevin, for you,
Every 2 Saturdays.
Right.
Shut your ass.
Kevin,
Shut
for
me
you, as someone who I've known to be
K. Cole.
Keiko?
so someone that I've known to be a genuine person that I know, and us literally coming up with this idea a long time ago, seeing that growth expand like that, what do you think is dope to see? Literally sit here in your garage and watch this when it literally started from sitting on a couch in an apartment, and now it's like you see it expand into this. Like you're literally looking across to the table of people.
Yeah.
That saw a vision, or that saw your vision.
Well, I see it beyond this still too. Like, and that's the cool part is like to get to this. Like, I didn't even vision it this way, but to vision what we have come to is like, yeah, and like pairing off a shit with you, how you're like, hey, let's do this. It's like, absolutely, that sounds like a good idea.
And then it just
Fucking run with it.
grows.
Let's do it. And it's all worked. So it's like, well, not all worked. There's some here's and there's, but that's just how it goes. To go from, like you said, sitting in there where we're just, were we
Trying to figure
one
out.
mic or 2 mics?
It was one mic in the middle of a table and an iMac,
Yeah.
a desktop iMac.
Yeah, we went from Nas to we're close. We're close.
And it's dope because, like, even to your point, to say like now people ask questions when back then it wasn't even. It was just a thought. Now it's people. Oh man, I see your
And
podcast.
I'm Mike Jones to the bullshit.
And they're like different demographics and shit, which is cool to watch. Where you're like, I never thought you would be watching.
Not only the demographic, the age range.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I like when the older people could come like.
So what do you mean about this? You're like, fuck, I gotta break this down, don't I? Like, okay, so this was that. So let me explain this part first. So like that to me is just, it's cool. Like it's just cool. Like it's fun. It's fun. Like that's the best part about it. Like this shit isn't. It's a lot of work, but it's like once we get to going, it's not like
Yeah, it feels
ain't hard.
effortless. It's just talking and enjoying the environment.
Oh, don't get it twisted though. When we blow up, nigga, we gonna start taking vacations, y'all.
I mean,
Okay, but we need our hotel to be in a different hotel. Than
Yeah,
yours,
'cause I got a
you gonna try to
feeling-
have your wife bent over the balcony, and I don't want
Oh,
to
you gonna hit it? You gonna hit it
I don't wanna
clapping?
see.
nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
You gonna hit it clap?
I don't want
Bing.
to.
oh, you meant like
Niggas gonna be
together? I'm
paying for
taking-
my therapy.
I love y'all. I wasn't taking
No.
vacation. Yup.
Therapy on vacation.
Because of that. Like
I didn't say we're in the same room.
I don't even want to be in the same hotel.
Just know that
Because
we gonna have the beach views. Just make sure y'all not pointing towards the beach.
if we ever do some shit like that, don't do that because we're
Yeah.
gonna need you to record the next day. They kick you out and stuff like that in certain places.
Right. You're
I'm
going to be in
not-
jail.
I'm
We're
in
going to be
my
trying to take
room.
the podcast money and bail you out.
Yeah,
I'm in my room.
Don't do it.
that's not in the
In the
never
room,
mind.
not on the balcony.
Y'all know that. She gonna probably. I'm gonna say it anyway. I'll give it down. Y'all know that Marriott downtown San Diego that overlooks the marina?
Yes.
That's where it started.
See,
Well,
I
but
can't
you
even
can't
say
do that-
anything
you
because I've
can't
done that
say that
before
at the-
myself.
At the
So I'm gonna
Travelodge.
just ignore it.
Understood. I mean, that is That's,
We were at the Marriott.
you got to use the view.
Yeah.
You got to
But
use.
see, I use the view for other ways.
Shrooms?
Maurice, that's why I know we know each other.
I'm
Because
just all on shrooms right
What?
now. I guess.
long before I knew you, I did that before.
Blowjobs, really.
Oh,
I
my
fucked over a
God.
balcony, but I
What'd you say?
Blowjobs.
Y'all finna go on a tangent. It's gonna be like
The-
last
the-
week.
the- hold on.
You
and,
living out
and what's so
here.
cold? It was the same fucking hotel in San Diego.
Now I'm thinking about it. It was the Marriott.
2 different times. Weird, right? And he just said this, and
It was
it just brought me a memory.
It was the Marriott down in Gaslamp. Then it
Yeah.
was the I've also done it at the Hyatt over by SeaWorld.
Lord.
Oh, you just like San Diego.
Okay,
a
note
lot.
to self: if I ever want to get bent
You
over
like
a
San
balcony,
Diego.
go to the Marriott.
Or Hotel
Got it.
Coronado.
Or the,
And-
or the Hyatt right
And
there.
to his point,
Got it.
what's so weird is I looked over at another rooftop, and somebody was doing the same shit I was doing.
Hey,
Oh, no.
Here's the thing. At the Hyatt, not only do you see the marina, you also, if you wait late enough, you'll get the fireworks from SeaWorld at the same time.
You know
it's
what's
it's a
funny?
lovely experience.
This sparked a weird memory in my head.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
No, it's not. Like I just remember being in Dubai and somebody was taking a shower, but the windows like in the bathroom faced the pool, and they were just. And I was just like,
Nigga, you know we can see.
Did he wave?
no, it was a lady. I was like, all right. Cool.
Did she wave?
No, but she knew.
Oh,
like, I was
yeah.
just like, I know she knows what, and then just.
Oh well.
I don't know why that triggered that memory.
I'm just saying, you got
Ooh,
to
okay.
enjoy your partner.
True.
Yeah, there you said it right there. You gotta enjoy
So
it.
Enjoy it.
we're gonna transition. Me and Des were talking about something. It was like a week or so ago about a classmate of ours, and then it just made me spark this question: have you witnessed situations where you watch someone with privilege oblivious to the fact that they have it?
Every day.
I'm sure.
I need stories though.
I'm sure. I can give you a
Oh,
flip
no,
to it.
I can't say.
I can give you a
I'm not
flip
going to incriminate nobody.
where I've seen some people who had privilege and knew they had it, which was cool. That's cool to watch. Like when you see people, because I think you can run into more people who don't understand it than you run into people who do understand their privilege. And like, I'll put one dude at Grand Canyon. He was clearly rich. Like clearly, his dad was. I won't say what he was because you never know. But anyway,
Yeah.
they had a shit ton of money, and he was always super down to earth. Never looked down on anybody. Like when his shit came up, like his closest homies, he always took care of them. It was pretty cool, and it was like you could tell he knew where he stood in his life with shit. Whereas like he never used that as a looking down on somebody, and I was like, that's hard to find.
Yeah.
And that's just cool. Now, the other side is often
Yeah.
in just regular day to day where I'm like, you think you did that? What? Like, I'll give you a story later. I got to figure something out. I don't have a story in my head, but that's every day to me.
Does it make you feel a way like when you see it? Like does it instantly make like spark a
A little bit, but then I realize I'm like, that's not. I can't be fault nobody for having privilege and not knowing. Because that's the whole point. It's almost like when you raise a kid
Oh, talk
and
your
they're
shit,
spoiled,
Des.
right? You know
Do
what I
they
mean?
not know though?
Yeah,
I mean,
some people, if your kids are spoiled, they probably don't know they're spoiled. And you spoiled them.
Oh, them niggas know.
You get
they
what I mean?
know. I think they know.
Well,
Maybe
if
not
you're
to the
surrounded by
extent, though.
people
I
of
think
your
they
own
know to
kind,
the
don't
extent.
know.
Especially when it comes to white privilege, and I think the misconception is if they're not using it in a negative way, then they pretend like it's not there, but it's still there because
But how do you know that? How would you know that if you don't live any other way but one way? Like I can't fault somebody for that. How the fuck could I fault somebody for that? I can't.
No, I'm not saying I fault you, but you know it's there.
How?
They're aware it's there.
How do
in
you know
everything that they
they're
do.
aware?
I literally called I said nigga at work to a white person who went back and told them it offended her, and I got in trouble. She knew it was there. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, in that instance, yeah.
They always know.
I
They
can't-
know.
I can't say that, but and Flip side is, hey, you play the game, they play the game. I know it sounds fucked up, but that is what it is.
Oh, we playing.
And
We definitely playing.
then she went home and said, "Nigga, I said it."
Yeah, she did. Absolutely.
Because we've had that at work where it's like somebody will say something like white people, and it's like, to me, I'm not surprised when white people say that shit. I'm like, no shit. Like, everybody says that shit. But it was like, the homie handled it well because he's usually like, we about to whoop his ass. And I'm like, well, we're at work. Like, that seems like a bad idea. Just pulled him aside and talked to him. And, like, the reaction from the motherfucker was like, oh, my God, I didn't even think about that. You're like, nigga, you didn't think about saying nigga in front of niggas? Like,
Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying. They knew.
But he didn't. Like, he honestly was like,
But
oh,
I
my
think
God, dog.
to that point, to your point, Kevin, I think it's a lot of times where certain people say it and they never been challenged.
Yeah, they don't get corrected. That's exactly. And they test the waters.
Yeah.
They test the waters. Absolutely.
You're making me. We know.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying.
We know.
You know, when you say that, I'll say this. When you said that, I have a couple of friends that I can think about who liked it, but the one that reminds me the most is back in my shoplifting days. We had a white friend. He would literally go in and steal everything while everybody in the store watched the black people. And he knew it. And we used him like that. And he knew it. He goes out. He knew his role. And
So he used his privilege to help you.
yeah.
He was Robin Hood.
No. Because
Let me see
we
you
would walk in the
push your
store and instant focus was like me or somebody else. And he walk in and then he just like,
Yeah. I know somebody's telling me about that at work. Some shit with a dude who became management and then just started making off the wall jokes. And it was like, the black dude was just like, all right, you heard that one, right? Going to HR. So that one is like, that's to me is like, that's a privilege of, you obviously know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're trying to think like, well, we always joke like this. It's like,
Nah.
okay. But we don't.
But I will say to Dez's point, I remember a teacher, or professor rather, when I was going to RCC. She was a dope English teacher, and she was saying like she had a realization about what certain people like. I don't know if that's a privilege, but she had brought up a story where her colleagues were when there were no other ethnicities in the room, it was all white people. They started making jokes about the black people, and she was like, "This isn't okay to say this," but they knew. They were like, "Well, we're okay. Everyone's out of the room, right? We can say this while they're not here." And it was, she's like, "That's not okay in any climate." But they were looked at her like, "Oh, so you're one of those." So for me, I don't know. The privilege in that is like they weren't oblivious to the fact that they know they can't say this in any other, but they just knew, they thought they were around the people they could be comfortable with to say it. And I was like, yeah, I can see how. And that one is like they're aware of. I don't know if that's a
privilege though.
I don't know if it's a privilege,
like,
it made me think about it.
We'll do that.
I
mean, as black people though, we just talk about everybody's race in front of them.
In front of them, where you sitting there.
But that shit ain't right. Like that shit ain't right. Like that don't make it right.
But it happened.
That is the black people's past, where it's like, well, y'all get to be racist to everybody. Like, that's our shit. It's fucked up, but it is what it is.
But I guess I don't think it was a privilege, but it's one of the things where it's a realization of acknowledging like they know certain things are in play. Just like the video I shared on our page is about if every person in here thought it was so great to be black.
I had a homie who used to tell me that. He was like,
Jane Elliott.
People talk different, crazy ones. He's like, I'm white. So I've been in those rooms. Yeah. He's like, yeah, motherfuckers talk awful. Some people you thought were cool, not cool. And he's like, I'll let you know. Fuck that guy. And I'm like, that's dope. I appreciate that.
I rock with people like that.
I've checked friends over the years who said the N-word, and I've checked them right then and there. And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, don't say that.
And then they want a damn explanation. Well, why can't I say it? Are you serious?
You just look at him dead in the eye and said, the great poet J Rock said, my bare knuckles got talent.
I'm not the guy who's gonna.
We've had a coworker do that.
Yeah, I've had two.
I will give you fair warning once. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna trip, but like, don't think that's a pass in every circle.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah, Drake.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a pass in every circle, and they get comfortable, and then they get to that right black person, and they find out. That's literally what happened. The coworker that I said nigga to, I said nigga, and she said, "Ha! I love when you say that. I'm your little white nigga." And I said, "Hold on,
Whoa.
because one, she was to be coming to my house in a few weeks after that.
Yeah.
My sister will rumble in the jungle with your ass.
Yeah.
So you say it at the wrong time.
What sister is that?
Not the one that said anything to you, sir.
Why'd you get so up in arms? You okay?
No, 'cause I like violence. I want to meet her. We can go wreck some shit.
And eventually you will, because that's my right hand man.
Did I hear on the
Go
news
wreck some
that
shit.
people are getting in fights right now because, like in high school or some schools, blacks are not letting people say the N-word. They're not letting them get a pass with it, or they ask for a pass to say it, and then when they get denied, they get mad about it. They've been talking about that in the news.
That's probably true because I've seen little kids who should not be saying it say it, and they say it
Yeah.
so they say it like they're so confident in it.
Yeah, I work with children, and I was working with my student and heard a little boy say, "Yeah, nigga," Mexican boy. I turned around like, "Hold on," but it was so they're so comfortable. Mexicans stopped saying essay and fool, and they're saying nigga now.
But
No,
that's
the Asians too, though.
partially fucking our fault. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, you can't have an industry that's based off of this shit, and the amount of money that they're making now, where do you think they're making the money from?
Oh, I get
Every
that.
other culture,
I get
it's like,
that.
so why are you gonna be mad at somebody for
I get
taking
that.
into that shit
I get
and
that.
saying something where you're like,
I get
so
how
it's
many
endearment
how
and
many,
all that
how
shit.
many
but-
black people you know walk around saying Guido?
No, it's not. Who? If Guido was, if that was, Italians were the motherfucker. Well, I don't even know they motherfuckers call each other Guido like that.
I mean,
Like,
they don't have
food
culture.
or
They don't
essay?
have the culture we have that's used everywhere.
Yeah, but if SA rap was the biggest rap there is, we'd probably be calling each other shit that SAs call each other.
Well, I don't know because they do have a huge market for
It
Hispanic
ain't-
rap,
it ain't
and they
close.
say
It ain't-
nigga.
It ain't close. It ain't close.
There's a big
It ain't
market for
close.
his.
It ain't
no,
close.
it isn't. It isn't.
There ain't never
it
been a
isn't
50 Cent
comparable
from Lil
to.
Rob.
Well, shit. What's that little man name that be rapping? What is his name?
Exactly.
I don't know his name because I speak English.
You mean Lil
But-
the little man?
But Mickey Woods, and he's very popular in the Hispanic culture.
Okay, and where did they get it from?
And I don't care where they got it from. Leave it there. Shit.
So
Didn't nobody tell them to be saying nigga?
I hear what you're saying, Kevin, but it just sounds like to me they're draking it. They're appropriating our culture.
Right.
Thank you.
And why do you
Why
think
is
I
that-
have such a hard time when I say I don't say the
But
N-word?
you don't like it. Period.
No.
Period across the
see,
board.
you never
Oh,
I
asked.
nigga,
can't go
you
with
the
that.
death.
If you go across the board, I'm with that. But if you just say only this race can't say it, I feel like that's wild
No,
to me.
the way
Where
I
I'm
look,
like,
the
nigga,
way
like,
I
what are
personally
we
look
talking
at
about?
it is, we can't take our word back until we stop using that word.
You're not
I
taking
feel
the
like
word back.
I feel like
No, we
I
should,
feel
but
like you, Kevin.
but like you said-
I feel like you, Kevin. Anybody can say it. Just be prepared
Exactly.
for
And
the
like,
consequences.
I don't get mad,
Thank
but
you.
I watch. I'm not gonna be the one giving you consequences.
I
I'll tell
might.
you the game.
I
Oh, no,
will.
I got too much to lose.
Well,
nigga.
let
I'm
me
not
ask
gonna fight
you-
no nigga over now.
I might beat your ass. I
Now,
don't
where's
know.
that come from? Why?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, both of y'all. Fuck it. Why?
Oh no, I said I got too much to lose. I'm not fighting nobody over there.
I just always think
I got a family to take care of, nigga. I can't be doing jail time because the niggas said nigga.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Now, Des, her shit probably started when she heard, MC Light Roughneck. He had Roughneck shit. That's probably when her shit started. Right.
Because there's a nation of white people out there that only.
How the
deal with
hell are you gonna
black
talk
people.
shit and turn around and say right? Like agree with me, girl, right?
Like I said, my thing was, we sit there and we say, you can't say it, but then we interject it so much into all this culture everywhere that
the thing was it wasn't our word. We just anyway.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean, it's in rap, it's in TVs, it's in videos, it's in this podcast,
And we popularized it.
and we popularize
Once you
it, and that's
popularize
what.
it, it's like it's almost like art at that point. You gotta let that shit go. It's gone.
And
that
that's-
shit's gone.
So to
dog.
your point, no, I'm not gonna go there.
No, go
No,
ahead. Go ahead.
nah.
No, yell on everybody
please,
else.
please
Stick your
go.
point what?
I'm not. You
I'm
know me.
good. Nah.
I
I
ju-
was about to say some off the wall shit. I stopped myself.
is he still around?
Okay. I think so. My phone isn't letting me
Okay.
get reception.
I'm
so
gonna
you can
just
try.
cause
Make sure you're still connected.
I'm
You
sure.
know what? In this, I hope he is around because he's biracial.
Yeah, it's doing.
So that will be a good to ask.
No. Just because you're biracial, you always default to black.
That's not true.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
if you have black skin, you
I
default
got
to
a
black.
coworker.
His name's
I
Michael.
can't even say that on this
embrace it.
podcast,
I
but
think-
that ain't true. Yes, it's Michael.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? This is the Heavyweight Podcast calling you right now. Des told us to call you to get a Just Cuz moment on the podcast.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
What's up? This is Michael.
Yeah, this is me.
Hey, what's up?
Top of the morning.
Hey, Michael. Good morning.
We're talking about privilege, and the question, the original question was: have you witnessed situations where you watched someone with privilege that was oblivious to the fact that they had it, and then it kind of went into this whole using of the N-word? And what are your takes on? Have you seen situations where you've seen privilege play out for other people and they were oblivious to it? What is your take on? Have you had situations where you maybe got to use it to your advantage? What's your takes on the N? I don't. They got so caught up. I'm kind of like flustered at the moment. So they've gotten so caught up on the N-word.
Let's ask him that,
But it
Michael.
comes
What
from
is your
privilege,
take
yeah.
on
No, I mean,
non-black
I
people using
understand
the
what you're
N-word?
saying. I could dig it.
What's your
Look, I'll
take
put
on
it
that,
this
Michael?
way. In my situation, as I guess you would say, a white presenting African American male as myself.
Now, when you
Yes,
say
I
white,
went to an
when you
H-
say white presenting, you mean you're just fair skin?
I'm Creole. I look like a white boy, but I'm not.
I got an uncle like that. I don't mind me.
Yeah, there's a gang of us down in Louisiana, and there's some of us out this way in California too. But ask Dad, she'll show you what I look like.
For sure.
But you know what I'm saying? But I'll put it this way: as far as people knowing, utilizing the privilege and not recognizing it, that's pretty much every white person you're gonna run into in America a lot of the times. Particularly if they're on the right side of things, they don't seem to get it. Like the folks that go, well, they could say it. Why can't I say it? And it's like, why would you say it? Like they don't have any kind of inner critic that goes, why am I even asking this question?
Mm-hmm.
And they think it's all meant to kind of like, anything that doesn't cater to them directly is usually, they don't understand the privilege that comes with who they are in society in this country. But I'll put it like this. You want to talk about privilege? As someone who looks like me, when I went to college in Ohio, I went to an HBCU called Wilberforce University. There was a special rule when we went into town because the school was in the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to ride up front. And I had to be visible because the one time I was riding in the back, the cop pulled us over, took me to the side while they had everybody else up against the hood of the car we were traveling in, and was like, "Are you okay? Are you being kidnapped?"
Wow.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I go to school." They're like, "What school?" I was like, "Wilberforce." They're like, "No, really, what's going on?" And they didn't believe me. It was like a 20-minute conversation. I had to show them my school ID, the whole thing. And yeah, like I understand what people go through, but I understand that I have certain like social, I don't want to call them privileges, but unfortunately I do get treated differently. And I've seen it in my regular life. I see how my cousins get treated versus me, not only just with family, but just in any kind of situations, whether I could go to the store, no problem. And then my cousin who was right with me is getting like tailed like crazy by the undercover security guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's very vivid. It's like I've encountered it in that aspect.
That's yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's heavy.
and
It's ingrained heavy into this country, and I think that's the other thing that we really need to start talking about is it's institutionalized so heavily in this country in our regular discourse that we really need to start bringing it more to light. Kind of like with Kendrick and Drake, everybody's like, oh, well, he took his N-word privileges and all this other stuff. And they're like, well, Drake's still half black. And I said, nobody's denying that he's half black, but he's not as we used to say back in the day, he's not from around the way.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that 100%. Yeah.
Right? It's like we're not taking the blackness away from him. We're just, that's not you, Chief. You're Carlton.
Yeah,
you're
you
not
got
Will.
Exactly.
you
In
got the
that
experience, the privilege
in
of
that
one side, and
regard,
now you're trying to
then
see the other
wouldn't
side.
that
Yeah. That word's
go to
not
the
being
same
said
way?
to be cool. That word's a bonding
You know what I
type
mean?
situation.
Because we say we don't want black
Like,
people that
there's
aren't
more to it.
non-black people to say it. But
Yeah.
he's black.
But
But
Now we're just going to culture at that point.
Okay,
But he's black.
But
Well, we also got to start talking about how many non-black people are starting to say it more.
But I would say
regularly,
it's open,
getting
yeah,
very
it's
comfortable with it.
very
Exactly.
I think that should be definitely a topic of discussion.
Exactly.
We're kind of on that discussion.
That's where we are now.
Like, side note, Kevin, to your point, I think Kendrick was more alluding to like you don't really identify as your black
Understood,
side.
but
That's
with
what-
the
we're not saying,
argument
but-
of
right.
non-black people saying it, if we go into that argument and somebody, just because they're not from the culture, if they are half black, they get the pass, right? Because they're half black.
Right.
They are black. Even if you are black and you did not grow up in that culture, that means you can say it. So we can't go to culture on that. We can't do that. How can you do that? That's like, why would a gatekeep a word?
But I would
And
also,
another thing. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that you touched on something. The interference from the phone. You touched on something that I thought was good. Like we need to start including the concept of colorism with racism
Yeah.
because they go hand in hand.
Yes,
go hand
most
in hand.
definitely.
Absolutely.
I told you I read.
I'm
Is it
proud
what
of
you
you.
mean?
I didn't know you could read.
You mean
Okay.
well-
You guys keep taking shots, but we appreciate you, Michael, for chiming in because I think essentially you have a different perspective that a lot of people are not going to be able to understand because you get you're understanding both sides of it.
you went to HBCU?
Yeah,
Yeah,
went to
I agree.
HBC yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
you got to really
definitely.
see some. Yeah.
And it's like I see it from Drake's point of view, but my thing is also, Drake, were you using this word when you was a kid in Canada? Was you know what I mean, or was this a thing to kind of make you? I don't know. Do you use this to validate something else?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it an accessory?
Yeah,
Is it
I
something
like
you
that.
take off
That's
when
dope.
you go home,
Yeah.
type of deal? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure. Man.
You know, like your daddy is from around the way, but you, boss, just be you. Like it
Yeah.
is what it is. It's one mixed kid to another. Family, just be you.
See, it hits even more.
I think that would be more respected overall. But hey, look, thank you so much for having me. I very much appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank
we
you so much for your
appreciate
time.
you.
Hey, no problem. You have a good one.
All right,
You
you too.
too.
All right, thank you.
You know what's weird about that conversation that I didn't think about? My daughter-in-law is white passing.
Wait, your son's wife?
Yes.
She's black?
Yes. Her mom is black. Her dad is white.
Yeah, I got a
And she is
cousin
complete white passing.
who is blonde hair, blue eyes. That ain't just white.
I mean, Logic is black, so I don't mean his daddy black. He look white.
All right, so then what are we doing?
I'm
Anyway.
on regular saying Logic can say nigga.
But you, the reason I say that because when he started talking about what it's like to be, how you say, to be misinterpreted as a white person when you know you're part black too, that you see the whole side of what white people
You
live
see the
in
full
that you
spectrum,
don't
like,
deal
because
with.
you're like, oh,
but-
you think I'm.
But to
like-
but to Michael's point, I agree with his point. Are you treating your blackness as an
accessory.
accessory?
Accessory. Exactly. That was
So
well
what?
put. That was
what the
powerful.
fuck are we talking about though? If there's niggas that grow up not being niggas in the hood or anything else that identifies with black culture, what do we say about them?
Shut your whole ass up, make some.
What do we say about them? Like, you know what I mean?
That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take.
Because I guarantee you there are some black people that we all know.
I literally was
do
just
not
talking
live
about
in that
privilege,
culture.
and
Yeah.
it
Well,
turned
it
into
goes-
something else completely.
Because I think that's part of privilege.
Yeah, I
It's
get
part
that,
of
but I'm just saying, like, it's interesting though, like, because it's the interesting thing that can keep growing. Like, we
Yeah.
can literally go this for hours.
Nigga, we're
Right.
never gonna
I-
get past it if we don't just get past it. Like in that
Yeah.
regard, with that word in general, it's like I can tell. I've been around white people where you're like, oh, that nigga hood,
Yeah,
and like
Hey.
there's a whole group of
The-
motherfuckers around them that
the
gave
hood is-
them that pass,
but there's
and
all-
you go,
But
wait, what?
I
What
think-
happened?
I think there's also something.
It's confusing.
There's also something to be said about the intent behind the
That's
saying
what
of
I'm
the word.
saying.
The
It's different.
intent.
But that's
exactly.
But what are you
Because-
saying though?
because you're
they
more likely-
literally said if you are not black, don't say it. So if somebody is in this culture that is not black,
Don't say it.
their intent is not bad. So what do you say? If
You don't know
say,
that.
yeah, that's
"Get the
anger
fuck
there.
outta here,"
if you're
whatever.
using it
I'm
as an
done.
accessory,
Real
that
quick,
is
real
bad
quick.
It don't make sense.
intentions.
It don't make sense.
If
If
you're
you're bad
using-
intentions.
if
If
you're
somebody
using
grew
it
up
as
with
an
these
accessory-
niggas,
why you yelling at me?
Because you guys
hold
are
on.
making sense.
Like,
to
real
me.
quick, the hoodest nigga I know was a white dude that walked
Let's
around
breathe.
with the cup, and he would ask everybody who had a drink. I said, this nigga is the hoodest nigga I know. White. All I'm gonna say is, if he said nigga, I wouldn't
be surprised.
Yeah, and
or
I wouldn't
even be offended.
I wouldn't be offended. I was like, this nigga's a nigga, like, because he
feel
was like, hey, I got a cup. I said, nigga, what?
To your point, Kevin, I feel like for me, I'm talking for me.
Yeah, I understand.
I ain't talking for the coach, right? There's some like people like in your instance, like I know this, like I'm like, hey, bro, just don't say shit around me.
You can see the difference,
right?
Yeah, you can see. Yeah,
and then some other people like, what the motherfucker? What you saying? Like, now we
we know that nigga too.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't used to have an issue with other cultures saying it.
Nigga, please.
Shut your ass up,
Make
fucking
some
milk dud head ass nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Mic in the mouth.
But you got what I was saying with the cup though. This nigga was walking around with anybody who had alcohol,
anything, yeah,
and he would say, "Pour me some," because he didn't have his own.
That's ridiculous.
You know how hood that is?
That's beyond hood.
That's that uncle. Hey nephew, let me get $5.
I think what changed my mind about it. My first boyfriend was white. Like
that's where you fucked up.
I love that guy. And
What was his name?
Lavinio.
If I tell you his name, you know him.
We'll do this off
Lavinio.
So
He wouldn't until you said that now.
Scamp.
Shut your fucking ass.
Anyway,
Scamp.
He a snitch.
yeah.
You know what though? To your point,
I don't even want to say
why
what I
you
was going
think
to
I
say
had
about
that
that
approach?
nigga now.
We don't say it. If we don't say it, we can do it like all the other cultures and races and take the word back.
Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
It's the way I look at it.
Nigga.
We sitting there having a conversation when we have all the power to take it all back, and we just stop doing it ourselves.
It's a word.
I don't give a shit.
It's out there.
Right now, I just don't give a shit.
It is out there.
I'm sorry.
It is out
It's
there.
like
I
I
don't
know
give
we
a
went
shit.
a whole nother way, but I feel like it's important as in
I
a
get it.
cultural conversation because fuck, like you triggered me with that when you were like,
I
I
see
feel
you
like they
triggered.
all white people are like just like they know, and I'm like, how if you grew up in a place where it's like I don't know shit but this.
So that's where I was going with that, and I don't even care if you said the nigga name. So my ex-boyfriend was a gang affiliated type of dude, and I didn't care when he said nigga. I would respond whatever when he said nigga. When he got with a white woman and got into that lifestyle, and I realized his privilege, it switched, and I think seeing that switch in his personality, like now I'm white, so now I'm gonna do all the white things that I'm
But
gonna
you see what you said to me, like realize.
I didn't get to finish saying it, so
Go ahead.
No, what I say to you, because you got
said-
it halfway through.
You said he realized his privilege.
He knew though. He knew he was privileged before. I wish that I could explain this guy to you, but he knew. He knew that he had the privilege before. He was the guy that was getting all the homies out of trouble because he was white and things was sliding for him. He knew. But once he got comfortable with it, I guess I'll say it that way, and in circle with other people with that privilege, he switched up. That's why it's uncomfortable for me.
It was the switch that was uncomfortable.
Yeah. So you're saying his privilege was cool if he's using it in the right way.
No, I was ignorant and childish and young and letting him say nigga and he shouldn't have been.
All right. Hey.
Well, with that being said, this has been episode 147 of the Heavyweight Podcast.
This is the nigga
It went a different direction. It went a different direction than what I was planning on.
Fun. It was fun.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this motherfucker before
love y'all.
because
Just so
we can go
y'all
all
know,
fucking
I'm
day.
not-
Pause.
No.
We can go all fucking day with this. So
Pause.
this has been episode 147. I am Studden McFly.
Look how red this nigga is.
Your anti-social host, back again with this lady and these three guys. God damn, anyway, go.
It's
Yeah.
us.
I was gonna say, Kevin, I remember it was about 6-7 pods ago when you was like, hold on, nigga. But you didn't say your name though. Sorry.
I'm Kevin Ellis. Everyone else, I'm Kevin Ellis. Wait. Kevin Ellis.
Kung Fu Lethal.
Oh, he's Kung Fu Lethal.
Hey, what's up? They call me Hunter.
I'm Des the Diva.
Salud.
We appreciate you. Thank you
All that
for
shit.
rocking with us. Like, subscribe, share, comment. We love you.
And
Until next
y'all
time.
send Des some more crystals because the one she
Peace.
got ain't working.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.